In January 2004, Dr. Sudip Bose, a captain in the U.S. Army, found himself on the front lines of a war zone in Iraq to serve with his fellow soldiers in Operation Iraqi Freedom. By the time of his return in February 2005, Chicago native Sudip Bose had served one of the longest frontline tours by a doctor since World War II. After the U.S. capture of Saddam Hussein, Dr. Bose was called upon to provide medical care for the deposed dictator. He was in the thick of battles in Baghdad and Najaf and was one of the sole physicians providing care in the streets of Fallujah during the U.S. seizure of the city. Recognizing his meritorious service, Dr. Bose's commanding officers awarded him a Bronze Star and promoted him to the rank of Major. While in Iraq, Dr. Bose witnessed mankind at its finest, seeing soldiers giving selflessly through inspiring acts of courage. Stirred by the men he had the honor to serve and their voracious spirit of giving, Dr. Bose began raising awareness and funds for the families of fallen and wounded soldiers through a worldwide motivational lecture series honoring their memory. His lecture demonstrates how the lessons he learned in combat can apply to everyday life at home. The battle continues for the thousands of soldiers who must reintegrate into life once home while facing psychiatric abrasions from the combat zone. Having experienced combat stress himself, Dr. Bose mentors many soldiers who are reluctant to get help while educating Americans to foster a conducive environment for the soldiers. As a physician on the front lines of medicine in some of the nation's busiest emergency rooms, Dr. Bose has first-hand exposure to the current, changing, and urgent medical needs of Americans. His vision is advancing healthcare for all. As a clinician and a professor, Dr. Bose serves and educates the public on pertinent healthcare issues through various media outlets such as CNN, Fox News, MSN, LA Times, Washington Times, and the Associated Press. He hopes his unique perspective on the realities Americans face with healthcare provides valuable insight and enables people to make better informed decisions. Because even when the chaos of war or the emergency room subsides, the battle still continues to have a better understanding of our most important possession, our health and well-being.